not everyone who works in oncology or is an APP works in an academic cancer center or works in an NCI cancer center or works in a place where, everybody, there's a real emphasis on clinical trials. Some people are certainly in community settings. Some people may be in smaller practice settings, but clinical trials are important in oncology for 100 different reasons. When I started in oncology, the survival rates were very poor. People didn't have a lot of options. And so it's really been through repeated clinical trials and having lots and lots of people participate in clinical trials over decades that we have come to the point where there are so many exciting advances in cancer care. So it really doesn't matter what your practice setting is. People should have information about clinical trials. Maybe your practice only has a few clinical trials, but as an APP, if you can participate in that and help to assess patients' eligibility or do informed decision-making education so that they understand what their options are and what this clinical trial is about, that's incredibly important. And maybe part of your role is to refer people who may be eligible to a clinical trial out of your own practice to another setting where that clinical trial is open. And maybe they're enrolled on that place at that place, but then they come back to your practice for follow-up care or for ongoing treatment or something like that. So being aware of clinical trials, appreciating the importance of them, and participating in them as much as you're able to in your own practice setting, that applies to everyone who works in oncology. And every APP can be part of that process and be aware and, if necessary, help educate people or refer people. But it's an opportunity for all of us who work in oncology to understand the importance of clinical trials and the impact that clinical trials have had on our clinical practice to this day. So it's just a vital process that really the importance of it and the value of it cannot be underestimated.